Hi Gemini, and welcome back. I missed you guys so much. I'm so excited to do your reading. So welcome to Arcana Priestess. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. And if you are returning, I am so glad to have you guys. All of my new viewers, if you are not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Every single subscriber gets entered in a giveaway to win a free 15-minute reading. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, as we also do giveaways over there on Instagram, and I am going to be posting 3 pieces of content each week on Instagram starting February, as well as on my personal Instagram. I will be doing a monthly tarot reading as well, so feel free to follow me on any of those platforms. I'm also on TikTok under Arcana Priestess. Oh, we got the Hierophant coming in for you guys. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, so I kind of want to do something a little bit different with you guys. I'm going to do an overall energy, and I'm going to do an overall oracle, and then we'll get in. So I am doing extended preview. So the extended preview will be at the end of the reading. Your extended is going to be a love reading. So what we're going to look into is, how does your person feel about you? What are they hiding? What are your person's true intentions? What does your person say about you when you're not around? Is there anybody else in your person's heart space? What are the possible outcomes? And what does your person wish that they had the courage to tell you? All right, so let's get in with your reading. Let's see. Thank you so much. One of you guys had purchased me this oracle deck, and for all of you guys who have purchased oracle decks or tarot decks for me in general, I appreciate you guys. For those of you guys who are unaware, I do have a wish list in my description box at the bottom. So if you would like to donate a tarot deck or an oracle deck to the channel, that would be very greatly appreciated. And I just want to thank you in advance. All right, everything you need for personals in the description box. Be decisive. Be decisive with the Hierophant. Ooh. So I do feel if you are single, there is somebody coming in here. There's going to be, okay, I'm hearing 3. Some of you 2, it may be 3. And I do feel like this could be someone new, the one, and somebody from the past. It's going to be different for all of you. But you guys are needing to be decisive. I'm hearing picky and choosy. Picking and choosing what you want and what you do not want in a person, getting very serious about it. Because, you know, I read this one quote and it said, we date to marry. If you're dating otherwise, you're just dating for heartbreak. And that is very true. So maybe you're single and maybe you're lonely, but that doesn't mean you have to settle, because what if it doesn't become anything serious? Then you're just going to get hurt. Why not just focus on being the best you possible and maybe having some casual things, and then when you find that right one, then you can get serious with that person. But, you know, don't treat somebody that is temporary, that you know is temporary, with all the same things that you would treat the person that you intend to spend the rest of your life with, right? That is usually how we end up giving so much and not getting the same amount in return. Some of you, you're being called to look at your relationships, and this doesn't necessarily just mean your love life, but it is about, you know, all of your relationships. And are your relationships equal? Are you having an equal give and take with the people that are in your life here? I also feel like being decisive is the best way to be able to find your true person a lot quicker, right? If you settle and you end up in a bunch of relationships where you know they're not going to last, you are kind of, you know, wasting time with certain people and involving yourself in certain things when that time could be spent, you know, you just saying, nope, whatever. You spend that week talking to the person, but you don't go any further. And then you're on to the next and the next and the next until you end up quickly finding the one for you. Not quickly, but I would say, you know, quicker. So let's see. Show me what Gemini needs to see, please. Messages for Gemini. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you hear this is whenever it's for you. The 6 of Swords here. So I see there's better times that are coming ahead of you. I definitely feel there's this strong energy of, you know, some of you are walking away from somebody who you had a child with. You might have tried to stay for your child. Just know that you are always much better off leaving an unhappy relationship, regardless if you have a child with that person or not, because children, does not matter their age, they can sense when you're happy and when you're not happy. And it affects them in ways that you won't even be able to know, because they're not able to even explain it to you. So you have somebody that is pining after you, that you've moved on from, or that you are about to move on from. It's like this person isn't going to be able to let you go. You could also be dealing with somebody that is very codependent, that has some sort of addiction or attachment issues. But somebody here is standing their ground and is finally walking away. They are not being manipulated anymore. I also sense that there is a friend who had done you wrong in the past who's wanting to come back in for a second chance here. A lot of people are wanting second chances when it comes to you, and it's really up to you. I really do feel like you have to, be decisive and be strict. You know what you want, what you don't want. You know what you deserve, what you don't deserve. You know how you deserve to be treated and how you don't deserve to be treated. So you know how they say once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not always the case, but I do believe that it takes so much for people to change. And once somebody treats you a certain way, you really have to look at yourself and say, am I disrespecting myself if I give them a second chance, right? Maybe they can change, but they could change and I could forgive them, but does that mean that I have to accept them back into my life? Right? Not everybody deserves a second chance. Ace of Cups here. So if you do decide to move away from a long-term relationship that was no longer serving you, it looks like you are going to be moving right into a very fulfilling and loving connection here with this Ace of Cups here. There is this energy of, some of you guys are actually going to be meeting somebody who's at a distance from you. This could be somebody who's a different background than you. But somebody is ready to commit, and this person is ready to match. You're finally coming to a connection with somebody who is able to match the desire, the love, and the affection that you are going to have for them. You're finding somebody who is not wanting to play around. This person is very serious, and if you do have a child, this person will accept their child as their own. Accept your child as their own, sorry. I'm hearing this was already written. So this was something that you were always moving towards. You just weren't able to see that far ahead, right? It's like the Three of Wands. You're finally able to see your ships coming through, right? You were at the Two of Wands where you're planning and you knew what it was that you wanted. And now that you're at the Three of Wands, it's like, you can see it. You can finally see it. All the things that you wanted, the things that you desired are finally coming for you. Sorry about that. I live downtown, so the alarms are always going off. My juice tastes like water now. I put a bunch of ice in it. Yuck. I hate watery juice. I hate watery anything. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody needs to get a leg tattoo, or somebody may have a leg tattoo here, but the person that you're with, or the person that you desire, the one thing that they love about you is your legs. More specifically, your thighs are very intriguing. And I'm also getting that you have that, you have such a captivating stare. Your eyes lock this person in. Some of you, when you look at this person, they feel like they can't move and they get anxious. And they're not a very anxious person, but you make them feel very anxious. It's like your eyes can put this person into a spell. This person that you are trying to attract or that you are with loves the smell of rose. So if you have rose perfume or you have some sort of rose mist, it is something that is really going to allure this person. I'm just hearing that somebody is wrapped around your finger and you're not even aware of it. That's the thing. You know you have an effect on this person, but you don't know how strong it is. It's like you hold everything that they desire. Who is this? Okay. Hold everything that this person desires. I'm going to put it back because there's two. Let's see. Eight of Swords here. So there's a small sense of somebody feeling a little bit smaller than you. I'm also getting two people that came from very different backgrounds. So somebody might have been, very, very, they might have struggled a lot financially back, when they were younger. They may still even struggle financially, and you might have came from a very luxurious life, or it may be the other way around here. But I do sense that there's a very difference in your upbringing. This could even be that you're just two different cultural backgrounds, right? So, maybe one of you guys is an atheist and the other one of you is Christian. Whatever the case may be, it's almost like polar opposites. Very, very interesting. But you have this person that is afraid a little bit of you, and not afraid, but I would say more intimidated. And regardless of the fact that they are intimidated, this is somebody that is blindly coming at you. Whatever happens, happens, but I need to know that I tried my best. I need to know that I gave this a shot. So fear isn't going to stop them. Nothing is going to stop them because they know how great it would be if they caught you. So this could be somebody, I'm also hearing that this could be somebody who you're unaware that likes you. I'm hearing who is that first person that always watches your story, but they don't really talk to you that much, but they never miss a story. They could be the first one. It could be somebody that you definitely feel like they have to have their notifications on because they always see things or are the first one to like it. It's like if you post something, you can guarantee that you're gonna get their like or you're gonna get their comment. I also feel like this person has people in their ear telling them that they're not good enough for you. Or I don't really feel like it's like serious like that. I just feel like it's more their friends like making fun of them. Like, really, you think you're gonna get him? Or really, you think you're gonna get her? Like, nice try. Like just poking and making fun. But I also think that it's because those people want you as well. Some of you also have somebody who is, a friend of your ex's that wants you. So this person is like, am I going to risk this friendship? But the ex is somebody who did not treat you right. And for some of you, this is the person that told you that your ex was being unfaithful. I don't know. Let's see. The Five of Swords. I don't feel like I always take the ones that drop, but for some reason I don't feel like this is the one. But in case it will resonate with any of you, I'm going to get one message off of this card. Okay, and that's that if you're going back to the past, know that you're literally just walking into your own demise. You are willingly, if you go back to something from the past, you are willingly going towards going towards a repeat of what you had previously experienced with them, except this time it may be a little bit worse. And you're going to have other people's opinions telling you what you should and what you shouldn't do, but at the end of the day, you need to listen to yourself and yourself first. Try to get to a place where you don't need another person's opinion, rather than you can just, know what you want and be okay with it. Oh, yes, I put it back because I knew I wasn't, but I'll put it out there. All right. The Five of Pentacles. A lot of fives. So I feel like there's going to be some conflicts right now. I also feel like this is going to be a time of a shift where some of you are moving from relationships to other relationships. If you've been single for a while, you're going to be going into a connection here. I do feel like there's also going to be a test. So there could be something that happens within your connection and it tests. It's a very big test, and it's either going to break you or it's going to move you, like push you, forward to the next, what is it? Like, I'm kind of hearing like 3 to 5 years, mainly towards 5. So this person is just going to be completely isolated out of your life after this, and it's kind of going to be like a time moment to test how badly you two truly want one another. And others of you, you're going to be pushed to the next 5 years of your life. So this is, going from engaged to finally getting married, having a child, settling down, going from just, dating casually to getting into a relationship, possibly moving in or getting engaged. Whatever the case may be, it's whatever you see within the next 5 years, that's kind of on its way. Or you may, have a time moment that makes you realize that even though you thought you wanted all those things with this person, that's not what you truly want. So it's going to be like a big wake-up call. It's going to be like that wake-up call that you never knew that you needed. And I feel it is happening on both sides. Okay. Judgment. I'm going to pull one more. Oh. Judgment and the Five of Cups. Ooh, the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very intense here. I feel like, there's some serious truth coming out. You're going to be finding out the truth about somebody in your life here. And I think that it could also be that you're going to be realizing how you deserve to be treated due to this person. Because like I said, there's somebody here who you literally have this person wrapped around your finger. So I do not feel like that's the person that this negative energy is coming from. It may be this is the person that you're needing to move towards, right? But for a lot of you, it could also be that you have such a great relationship that is moving forward that when you really move away from the past, and especially when there's you could have been moved not together for 5 years, but then you fully get to the point where you fully released and forgot that person. They'll pop back in because they will know, right? There's certain levels of releasing people. And sometimes, depending on how close you were with that person, they could feel each of those levels. So for a lot of you, there is somebody coming back from the past, like I said, because there was that small message of, if you go back to the past, you're only fooling yourself. It could be that the person you wanted to have everything with turned out to be somebody who, you definitely did not think that they were. And now they're coming back in claiming that they have changed. And maybe they have changed, but are you going to risk what you currently have? It's that whole we want what we don't have kind of energy. When you have the perfect person right in front of you, are you going to go back to the past because they're finally presenting you with what you wanted how many years ago or how many months ago? It's like, no, they already have their chance. It's time for you to move forward. Don't focus on what is lost, but focus on what is ahead of you. Focus on what is ahead of you. Judgment is about finally moving on from the past, releasing it, seeing it for what it is, and knowing that that's what it is. What it is what it is. There is no more to it, and there is no less. It's about the facts. It's about what's right in front of you, not what you saw before or what you want in the future. It's about all the facts only. Sometimes you got to take your emotions out. And right now, I think that's definitely needing to be done. All right, so we're going to jump into your extended preview right now, and we are going to go through these questions. So for those of you guys that want to follow me to the extended, the link will be in the description box below. And for those of you, so it's mostly going to be the wrapped around your finger person that we're seeing in the extended. But for some of you, it is going to represent the person that you're walking away from. It's whoever is on your mind, where we're going to find out what's hidden and all of that information. So the link will be in the description box below. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye. The Star. Wow. This person talks about you, intimacy that the two of you guys share.